Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm back playing Terraria once again. We are starting off today's episode on our mega bridge right now. We are right now above the desert, right about to go into corruption. I have, alright slime, I was looking at the map. I have gone down and tested, I have gone down, like around here, and I do know that corruption, yeah, right over here. Right here, I've gone down here, and I do know now that we are above another corruption. As you can see by the end Eater of Souls. I was pretty sure, I just want to make sure though. So, I have done a bit of work, on, the bridge. I haven't done much, but what I want to do is I want to, put the bridge down a little bit. These Eater of Souls are going to be a bit annoying, aren't they? I want to put down the bridge a little bit so we can see the corruption, at least. So we know when we're out of the corruption, because right now, I cannot, even on the map, I cannot tell, unless I travel down, which I don't really want to do because it's very dangerous. I can't really see when I'm going to be out of the corruption. I can't see the corruption. The only reason I can see it in this chunk right here is because I've gone down this route before, so I know that the corruption's down there. But I want to put it down there so I can see it. We're not going to work on this bridge today because we've already worked on it a lot on camera, and this is going to be very grindy because it is very hard to build this bridge, especially downwards, while like a billion Eater of Souls is trying to eat your face off. So, that is going to be a pretty long-term project for while I'm off camera. And so I will work on that, and in like 100 episodes time, hopefully we will be past the corruption, and we can continue our search for a jungle. That's why we want to get past the corruption, because we want to find a life crystal, so we can get 200 hearts or something, so we can get whatever. Now, I want to go back because, obviously we won't be working on the bridge today. Just wanted to come to the bridge first to show you what I've been working on and what the plan is, but we are going to go back to our main base right now because I have a plan for today's episode. I've also added a rope to the side, so it's a bit easier to go down and up. That's cool. So here we are at our apartments. Now, previously, I had not been able to get villagers to spawn, and I was really struggling to figure out why. Last episode, we had placed this house down as a test to see if a villager would spawn here. They have not spawned here. I have not seen a single villager, or NPC, besides for our first companion, whose name is Jacob. Besides for Jacob, I have not seen a single NPC. I have not seen a single other human in this world, which was beginning to worry me, honestly, a little bit, because, you know, like, I want NPCs and stuff, so, for, like, trading and stuff, and obviously, like, NPCs are, like, a key feature of Terraria, and, like, one of the best features, in my opinion, and I wasn't getting any. So, I went online, and I searched up why NPCs will not spawn in Terraria, and I found an article that said, if I just go onto the page, hold on, and it said that in order for a house to qualify as a house, it needs to be a 10 by 7 room, 10 width and 7 height, and I do not think that my apartments are going to cut it. For NPCs to spawn, I'm pretty sure it's a bit different for our default villager here. So I need to expand these a little bit, and let's just see how many blocks this is. I put all my blocks away, of course I did, because I'm an idiot and didn't realize, and I forgot that we were actually going to be building stuff today. All right, let's get some stuff. Blocks. Well, this is a problem, isn't it? We have wood. That's good. I just want to, like, do it. I just want to see how many blocks it is, so I don't need too many blocks. We'll use dirt and some gray bricks. And I guess if I want to expand, I'll need to get, bricks, like regular bricks and stuff, for some of it. So, oh, I've defeated the 100th green slime. That is pretty cool. Gotta say, very proud of myself. I'd like to think, no one. So, 1. So I think it starts here, right here, it starts qualifying as a room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so 10. That is enough. So, where the torch ends, we can place a wall here. Right here, yeah. Right here. So that is at least the width covered of this room. Now we need to make it 7 tall. So, starting at this one, if I just get rid of this, we will see how tall it actually is. Alright, so far, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 blocks tall. So that explains why villagers have not been spawning in here. So what I'm going to do to fix this is I'm going to do a very janky. This will not be permanent, by the way. This is not going to be permanent. I will probably have to remodel this whole design. But I'm going to get rid of this right here. And we established that it's 5, I believe. Let me just check that. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. So, right now it's 5. We need to expand that by 2, I suppose. So, I need to go 1, 2. And then obviously room for stuff. So like this. There. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, okay, cool. So then, we'll need to get rid of all of this. It makes me sad because I spent a lot of work on this, but we are going to have to get rid of it. I just want to be as safe as possible. We're going to make a very, very empty room. Obviously, we need the table and chairs and stuff in order for everything to work. So we're going to put that in, but that's pretty much all it's going to be besides for the torches, obviously, but, you know. I'm pretty sure this is right. Let me just count real quick. Counting, yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Well, let me just double check. Well, I want to be absolutely sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so we can actually put this down by 1, which is nice. Well, I'm not really sure why that's nice. It doesn't make much of a difference, but oh well. I'm not sure if houses can be bigger than this. I know this is at least the minimum amount that they need. Wow, I'm really messing this up, aren't I? Let's just do that. There we go. Oh boy, well, there's dirt everywhere, which is amazing. How about I'll do this off camera and I will come back with the finished product.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Now, when I said the final product, or whatever I said, I did not mean that this was like the final product ever, and we were not going to come back to this at all. I understand that this looks extremely janky, and that does not fit at all. Like, it's just a box inside, like, the apartment, and it does not fit at all. You can, like, there's this extra lump on the floor above, and it doesn't work. I know that. This is just the test. And I will get rid of this most likely once I know whether this works or not. Now, to be a bit more specific, the article said, or the post said, or whatever. It wasn't an article. It was like the forums or whatever, or the fandom wiki that this guy posted it on. He said that it has to be at least, let me double check this. In order for NPCs to spawn, the corruption must be at least 250 blocks away. Now, 250 blocks might seem like a lot of blocks, but it's honestly not. 250 blocks is not much at all. Now, we are pretty much surrounded by corruption right now. We have corruption on the left, and we have corruption on the right. So, I am fairly certain that the corruption, either way, is more than 250 blocks. I am not 100% certain, though. So, I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping that corruption is far enough away. You never know though, honestly. So I have not counted, obviously, how many blocks. I will if it comes to that. But I am hoping, I am praying that, I've built it far enough away from the corruption. And if not, I will probably do my original, Clouds City, build that I was thinking of doing, where I build, like, the apartments up in the sky. So, yeah. Now I'm also not sure if, platforms will be able to cut it for getting up here. So, I'm going to go ahead and do something pretty risky, and it'll look really bad. Again, this is a very temporary thing. Very, very temporary thing. I'm going to make a very janky staircase, like so. And this will be pretty much a direct access to this apartment. And, we will see if that makes a difference. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, no. I'm going to wait on that. Because if the NPC spawns, we will not know. So, scientific method, everyone. We need to do a experimental test and a control test. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And I'm pretty sure those are the correct terms. I mean, man, I'm sucking, at PvP right now. Not even PvP, PvE. I do really like my, strong wooden yo-yo. I really like it, and I'm hoping to get a new yo-yo so it does a bit more damage so I don't die, as easily, but, you know. So, next time I come back, I'm going to see if, an NPC is spawned. And if not, I will build the staircase, and we will see if he or she spawns then. Now, I have about 5 minutes left in this episode, and with the remaining time, I'm going to do one craft. Now, obviously, I hate night. Why, zombies, why? Ask me that, riddle me that. Now, obviously, we're a bit trapped. We are enclosed by corruption right now. And so we are not going to be able to fight the Slime King, at least anytime soon. Because we don't have, like, 200 health, or the minimum amount of health needed to, have a chance of spawning Slime Rain. Here's the things that we need to do to spawn, the Slime King. So we have to fight another boss, because I really want to fight a boss very soon. And what came to mind was arguably the most famous and iconic boss in Terraria, Eye of Cthulhu. So I looked up Eye of Cthulhu. The wiki said that was one of the first bosses. In many cases, it was the first boss that many new players fought. So it sounded like me, right? The Slime King is also very easy to fight, but it requires a bit more stuff. But I looked up how to spawn him, and it is actually very, very simple. I have been collecting. Without even thought, I have gotten lenses. Are they right here? No, that's glass. Hold on, I'll be right back. Here we go, lenses. I've gotten lenses just by collecting them for some reason, probably off mob drops or something, I'm not sure. Maybe caving, I'm not sure. But, I did a bit of research, and in order to spawn Eye of Cthulhu, you need, I'm so sorry to break again, but I need to look up, I need to remember what the item's called, be right back. I need to craft a suspicious looking eye to summon the Eye of Cthulhu. And so I looked up suspicious looking eye, and it has to be made in this altar. Now, I had no idea that this was a crafting table, but apparently it is. This is a special type of crafting table, that I've just found right below my base. Very lucky, I know. So, I had no idea what this thing was at first. I tried to mine it. Like, here's a clip of me finding this thing at, like, episode 1. Ooh, I do see a cave down there at the very bottom of my screen, so that's good. We'll get some ores soon. I still don't know what this thing is right here. I've never been able to figure that out. Yeah, so I had no idea what this thing was, and now I'm actually getting some use out of it. I had no idea what it was, so I think that's pretty cool. But in order to craft... Is that a sandworm? Please tell me that's not a sandworm. Why is there a sandworm when I am in a forest? I have no idea. But pretty much, yep. Wait, that's a giant worm. That's I've never encountered that before. Huh? I thought there were only sandworms in Terraria. That's interesting. Okay, but anyway, let's just grab this stupid eye. There we go. Like a boss. There we go. I don't know what achievement that is. Let me just check that real quick. Because I am very interested in these achievements. Let's see. Now. Like a boss. Obtain a boss summoning item. So yeah, this item, if I right click on it, this is a very dangerous item to have in my inventory. If I right, especially because it's like almost, is it night? I'm not sure. It's either night or almost about to end night or become night. This is a very dangerous item to have in my inventory, so I'm going to deposit it right now into a chest. Actually, anyway, what the item does is it pretty much just summons the Eye of Cthulhu. So that's the next boss I'm going to defeat. I do not think I prepared for him in the slightest right now, so I'm not going to summon him today, because it'll probably take me quite a while to defeat him. So, yeah, in the meantime, I'm done with this episode, but I'm going to do some awful camera grinding. I'm going to... Yep, time is done. Alright. I'm going to spend a lot of time down the caves getting all the ore and preparing myself and getting like better weapons and armor and all that. And in the next episode, I believe we are going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. So that's going to be pretty intense. All I need to do is right click this eye and he will be summoned during the night. So be excited for that. Yeah, this next episode I'm probably going to fight and probably hopefully defeat my first boss. That's going to be cool, but I have a lot of awful grinding and preparing to do in the meantime, so I'm going to get to work on that, so I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Frederick the Merchant has arrived. Awesome. This is like about 30 minutes after I ended the last episode. I'm still on Terraria.